Hello and welcome to Cabinet Era. So, after you selected your door style, the next important thing is to design your kitchen. Now, let me give you a great saving tip here. You can actually do your own measurement and get an estimate before you include any of the other people. This way you can be saving yourself a lot of money. How are you going to do that? You're going to take the width and the length of the wall, and then the things that you really don't want to move. In this case, we have a window, there is plumbing right below that, and there is gas. Why we don't want to move all of those things? Because they're expensive and usually require licenses and professionals to do so. Now, once you bring this design, we can create it. We can use one of our kitchen designers to make a professional design. So in this case, I have a wall that is 198 inches long by 127. There is a window. Our window is 36 inches wide. And this is another very important thing. Once you measure the window, you have to know the placement of it as well. So in this case, I'm going to use the distance from the left-hand corner to the left-hand side of the window is 64. That way we know exactly where it is and there is no guessing, or we don't have to stop by several times and make several trips. So now I like to build my kitchens out from the corner. I'm going to use a Lazy Susan, which is the best use of space. I'm going to try to center the sink with the window. And in this case, I'm going to assume you're a right-hand sided person, so I'm going to place a dishwasher right beside it. And then I'm going to cap it off with a panel. Why do we need this panel, you ask? That's because if you're going to use any kind of heavy countertop, which is granite or quartz, you need this to support the weight of the countertop. So in this case, we will have a range that's centered somewhere around the wall, with the center of that wall. And then we're going to add a refrigerator, maybe on the far end. And then we're going to fill in the rest of the space. So after we've done with all of the base cabinets, next step we would do is to fill in the wall cabinets. So for this, you will have to know your ceiling height. That's one of the also very important measurements. That way, based on that, we will know should we use a 30, a 24, or 36 or 42 inch high cabinets. Other thing that you should have decided by this point is what you will use over the range. So in this case, a client specified they would like to use a microwave hood, which I'm going to add for the sake of the video. And then we're going to fill in the cabinets. So sometimes you notice, like in here, your kitchen doesn't fill in exactly. In those cases, we'll use fillers. I know some people don't prefer that, but it actually can save you a lot of money because you're using in-stock material. Another quick tip to note is that whenever we have a window, I try to stay at least 3 inches off from each window because of the frame of the window is sometimes it's something many people don't accustom for. And then we want to use kitchen sink to add to the design. You can do a single or a double. Farm sink is something that is also very popular. And then once the design is complete, you will be able to see it in a perspective view. So this way you will know exactly where your kitchen belongs, how does it look, which item likes where, and from this point it's a lot easier to change an existing something that you can see than imagining it in your head, and it'll be very easy to get any kind of pricing. So the next step after you get your pricing and the design is to find a licensed contractor or any professional who's going to do the installation, because they should be the ones verifying your measurements. This is also very important. Many of the project stores, including us as a wholesaler, whenever you get the cabinets, they're yours, especially after the installation. So hopefully this was a very helpful tip and will manage to save you a lot of money. Thank you so much for being a part of Cabinet ERA.